The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Philly in the building. SheedTs in the building.
Yes,
My
sir.
guy, how you feeling,
SheedTs.
You good?
Shit, I'm good, man. You
So,
already?
by the time the people see this, the new project's out now.
Yes,
right?
sir.
So, what's the new project called?
See my side.
See My Side.
Yeah.
How many songs?
12.
12. Okay.
12.
How long have you been working on this project?
Shit. Really since like I've been signed, like on some shit. Like I'm in the studio like, every day, so I'm always working. So, I was going through some shit. So it's like I chose to put something together based on my emotions at the time, and now, you know, I'm just trying to show them my side.
How long ago were you going through this? Like was it around the time you got signed to?
Yeah, it was probably like shit, like like February, shit like that,
Okay.
late January. Yeah.
So you've been signed for almost a year now.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Almost.
During that time, what were you going through that they're gonna get a taste of or they're gonna understand on this project?
Shit, man, I was going through a lot of like relationship shit. Like I had a girlfriend at the time, so it was really just like, you know, the classic. Damn. No, you know.
Don't get nervous now. You talking about it on the project anyway.
Yeah. That's why I like rapping. It's easy to express myself. But no, you know, the classic little love affairs and shit like that. I felt as though shit ain't going my way, and motherfuckers wasn't even there to hear it. So like, this the best way to get a motherfucker to listen. Feel me? That's the way I was looking at it.
Well, did you get signed before or after you the relationships?
Yo, it's crazy, right? I got signed right there in the midst of it.
Okay.
Like, I remember it was like one of my first New York trips with her, at least. So it was on some shit like she had me come out for like a week for the studio. But right before I left, we wasn't like speaking for a while. Sorry, I already knew, like, come on, just as a nigga, I just knew. And then like, right before I left from New York, she like sent me a message like long little book. Boom, 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 boom. I just feel as though we doom, doom, doom. And I'm just like, all right. So she like, I feel like we should like take a break. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna call you. And then I went through that whole week in New York, just like, I just felt weird. Like I ain't feel like myself and some shit. So like, I just rapping about her. And then like, she never called me though.
That whole week?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm me now.
I mean, you came out on top on the other side anyway.
100%.
Shout out Barreline, you know what I'm saying, in the building.
Shout out Barreline.
It was funny when she came here. She's like, I've gotten more. She said she feels like she's got more shout outs on the show than a lot of people, which is facts. Not even just in the interviews, in the freestyles too. Shout out Skilla Baby.
No, yeah, Barreline a goat.
But so the story, but how she found you is interesting because she told me that she found you off an IG live, right?
Yeah.
So what was that? So what was that IG live?
All right, so I remember I was laying down and like at the time, you know, I wasn't signed and like I had no like future like reference of when I'm gonna be signed. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't speaking to nobody about no shit like that. So I was really working, but the tape, I had to drop the tape called 5, and that shit was like heating up. So I remember my brother, he had texted me like middle of the night. He like, yo, get on this live. I'm like, huh? Then he called me. He like, bro, listen, boom, boom. He broke it down to me, nigga, point blank period, get on this live. I think I was doing something. He like, I said, all right, bro, I got you. So I'm in the live for like a good like hour and a half, 2 hours. He like, bro, just wait. She gonna add you at some point, bro. She got you. And once she add you, I'm like, what you want me to rap? He like, nigga, everything hot. Just rap anything. He like, I'm telling you, bro, like, this is it. So I was like, all right. So I waited in the live. She was like, damn, they keep saying his name. Let me add him. She added me, man, and it's been history since. Yeah. She was like,
What did
excited
you rap
and
on the
shit.
live?
I had rap like Rockin' and Rollin'.
Okay.
Yeah, it was shit from that tape. I had rap like Rockin' and Rollin', Cold Sweet. Them joints is hard though. Yeah.
Yeah, rock and roll was fire.
No, yeah, appreciate
So
it.
after that, you got brought up to New York from Philly, and then that's when that whole situation went down.
Yeah.
With you and the girl, and then that all kind of leads into this project that we got coming out.
Everything, yeah. I gave him everything.
That's crazy how that works out, right?
Crazy how it worked out. It's like, you know, I just gotta keep working.
Is there anybody do you have any features on the project, or it's all you?
Yeah. Technically, yeah. Her name's Ziana. She like an artist from Philly. She sang. She on it's a song called Listen to Me.
Okay, fire.
Yeah, that joint on there.
So what part of Philly you from?
South Philly.
You from South Philly?
Yeah, Fifth Street. I'm from the projects.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
for you, because it's crazy because we actually about to go do our Philly run next month, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're bringing on the radar Philly, but growing up in Philly, like, what were you listening to? Like, where did you kind of start off? Like, where did the SheedTs first start off at?
Yo, believe it or not, man, I was listening like growing up 100% because like you listen to like whatever your mom and them playing growing up 100% all Meek really, like that was just like he was on the Flamers flow shit. This before he was signed, like that shit was just it, like you know what I'm saying. So then as I started getting like my own shit for me, I was really into like Drake, Core, Tor, niggas like them, like that shit like them niggas hard. And then
Yeah, of
like
course, fire too. Yeah.
crazy, yo, them niggas are super hard.
As someone from Philly too, like, 'cause I feel like a lot of people come on the show, and it's crazy because I think people get surprised when Meek's name gets mentioned so much. Like, people don't really realize how influential Meek is to the young generation.
Yeah. Philly wise, as of right now, Meek like the pinnacle.
Right.
Yeah.
Even outside of Philly, I feel like I've been had a lot of people come up here and like young artists, and I'm like, who, like you expect them to say Drake a lot, right, or something like that, but they always come up here and they always be like, oh, Meek, 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 Meek.
No, yeah. From my city, 100% Meek. If a nigga don't say that, he lying.
Right.
Point blank period. Yeah.
But I even feel like Philly is at like an interesting moment because like there's a lot of different types of sounds right now.
Yeah,
right?
a lot.
Like obviously you got the club sound. You have
Right now, like
you
Philly,
got like Detroit beats invading Philly too.
yeah,
Then you
with
got
the
trap
drill
beats.
shit. Yeah, right now Philly like heavy on the drill shit, like the kill 'em, bang bang music. That's what I call it.
That's what you call it.
Yeah, I don't know, like they heavy on that shit right now. Definitely on the house party shit. The little the shake 'em beats. I don't like other than like a few niggas I be listening to in the city. Shit like Core, Mom Easy, Tor. I don't really be like, and I ain't saying other niggas not, but like, you feel me? I don't try to branch out. I just listen to what I know. You feel me? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
I don't really be hearing a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody rapping the same, but like this nigga saying better shit than that nigga did. You feel what I'm saying? But, so it's like, I try to like just listen to shit that ain't really being heard right now. For me.
Right. How do you also then try to like make sure that you don't ever fall into like those, you know what I'm saying, rapping the same shit as everybody else?
Really, I'm just myself. Like I hear a beat and I feel a creative flow, and I'm able to match my emotions to the sound of the beat, if that makes sense. I'm able to just display myself and be able to paint a picture for people to really understand me.
Right. Because I feel like even when I was listening to like the Five, I was like, okay, like I see why he's able to have this motion that he has right now. Because like out of all the other stuff that I hear from Philly, it sounds like it's like something newer, something different than what I guess is being presented to a lot of people now also.
Exactly.
Like, how are you kind of like a freestyle person like in the booth, or are you heavy like pen game? Like, what is kind of like your process?
Shit, I'm 100% heavy pen game. I freestyle a lot too, depending on like my mood and shit. But I'm 100% heavy pen game. I've been writing for a while. Like, I've been writing way before I was rapping. I just love writing. I used to have like a bad speech impediment and shit. So,
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I used to like steal this dictionary from my school, write like the biggest words out in sentences, work on my fluency to be able to like speak in any room at a proper manner. And then after that, I moved on to like short stories and poetry, and then shit, I started getting fried and shit. And then niggas like we would freestyle and have fun, but I had a good vocabulary, so that's when one day I just chose to write it down in a rhyme scheme that was like rappy, and then I sent it to my brother. Then he's like, "Damn, make another one." I sent him another one. Then he's like, "Damn, make another one." I sent him to him again. Then he took me to the studio with More Easy, and then I've been here.
So what was the speech impediment you had? You just couldn't.
I stuttered very bad.
You stuttered really bad.
Like incredibly bad. They used to bake me for it.
So you literally to practice that you would bring a dictionary.
Yeah, I used to steal the dictionary from my school and write out the biggest words and then mismatch them and like put them in different sentences to work my fluency. And then I keep saying them out loud until I can just master it.
And then you lost this, and then it went, it went away.
Yeah, exactly.
What was like one of the biggest words? Do you remember?
Shit. Like my cousin, her name Micaiah. I used to like walk up to her and be like, Makawa, like, and no cap. And then like they used to like, man, I used to get torched about that shit. But like, that's when like, I don't know. I just chose like to not deal with it. I don't know what really was my mindset. I can't lie to you, but like, I just remember I was sick of it. I know that, and then I had to get that shit up.
What happened when like you first went back to her and you said her name perfectly?
Man, I don't know. They just like said I grew up out of it, I guess, even though I worked on it.
And it's probably like for them, for your family too, to like see you have that speech impediment, to then go from that to like
being a
now
rapper,
being
right?
able to be where you are right now and be an artist? Like, have they always been as supportive of the music for you?
No, yeah, 100%, like 100%. My mom, my grandma, everybody really. It'll be like a close knit family in that manner.
Okay.
So it was like I've always had my brother from the very beginning, and everything's really just been like a coast. Like I ain't really had to worry about much because like he do all that shit for me. So like I just rap honestly. And then grandma and them never really had a problem with it, other than the loud music all day and all night and shit like that. And shit like used to give me money for the studio, little things for me like help out for.
They
a
would give you
bit.
money for the studio just to get you out the house at that point, so they don't have to hear the
At
music.
that point, no, for real. Just so I can stay out of trouble. And now I'm here.
So what do you hope that people take away from this project when they listen to it?
Hope they understand that like it's more to just I don't know, like I feel like everybody, and I don't mean to just you feel me make a general statement on other people, but like I feel like everybody be worried about the wrong shit when it comes like relationship wise, and like I feel like I lost because of that because I was worried about the right shit, but like I don't know, I still believe that like that fairy tale shit could be true. So I'm just trying to show motherfuckers that like whatever you dream of, feel me, could really be possible if you work towards it. I feel like when you really listen and hear my side of things, with my life and what's going on, you could be able to match your own relatable emotions to it.
What do you feel like is like some of the wrong shit people be worrying about?
Money. Being as though it's like, all right, look, before you met that motherfucker, how was you paying for shit? Like, you already had your own shit set up. So if you going into it for that, on both ends, because niggas do that shit too. Like, if you going in for that, like, it's bound to fail, feel me? I really just be trying to get like a genuine connection with a person, feel me? So whereas though, like, you understand me, I understand you. Mistakes happen along the way and shit, but like, I don't know. I ain't a mistakey guy.
Do you feel like now, now that you've reached like a certain level of success too, and obviously you have like much more that you're going to reach over time too, that people are coming to you because of those reasons now, instead of like just to try to build like I guess a genuine connection?
Shit, sometimes, but really nowadays it really be like super upfront. Like they ain't lying about it no more. Like
Now they're not lying about it?
Straight up tell you, listen, I'm here for the bag, brody. I ain't chill out. I'm doing shit right now. I got my own life, no cap. And then it's like you can't get mad at a motherfucker that was upfront. It'd be the lying that'll get you. You know what I'm saying? If you knew what you signed up for, you still signed up. How you gonna get mad at the content of the deal? It is what it is.
And you very upfront with it.
100%. I don't like lying about nothing, cause then it'd be like you got to answer for it. I don't like answering them people.
I respect that. Yeah, I feel
Okay.
you. So we gonna get all that from this project.
Inshallah, but 100%, yeah.
1%. So it comes out by the time people see this is out, but it drops September 1st.
Yes.
What else? We got some videos coming with it.
Oh yeah, 100%. I've been working on those all week. I got a lot of content coming, including this, man, and I just been in like a little promo run lately. So like, they making sure just get around. Everybody listen to see my side, man. I'm telling you, this is gonna be it.
Word.
And if not, I'm gonna make another one.
Hey, there's always gonna be another one, right?
Always.
Always. Well, See My Side out now by the time y'all see this. Performance out now by the time y'all see this, so go check that out. Before we get up out of here, anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you at, all that good stuff. Now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
Shit, man. Follow me on Instagram at SheedTs, no spaces. TikTok, same thing. All platforms really, I think is SheedTs. And stay focused, stay motivated.
There you go. Well, make sure you go follow him. Go run up everything he has out now. Go run up the new project that is out now. Performance out now. Till next time, go show him some love. Go show him support. Love is free. Support is free. But I already knew that. Till next time, GTS in the building on the radar. We out. Bow.